This is Deepak from TechPex Research and Innovation Services. We are the best thesis assistance provider for the MTech and the PhD work. For any of the domain, either wireless, digital image processing, data mining, artificial intelligence, uh, deep learning, machine learning, we are covering number of the technologies, even for the electrical domain also. So in the chain of the research topics, today I am here to demonstrate you one of the topic, that is basically the yawning detection algorithm, right? So what exactly the yawning detection is? For example, I'm showing you yawning detection, what exactly it is. So you can see there are some images, right? Those are telling that a specific application for this particular application is during the driving, the drowsiness of the driver is to detect, so that the accidents can be avoided, right? So there are number of algorithms right now that is developing for this classification. So in the same chain we have designed one of the system in which we have used two of the standard dataset, as one was Y8DD, that is standard dataset for the yawning detection, right? And second one is basically let me show you that what exactly the second one is. We have used NTHU dataset. So let's have a look. NTHU dataset. So this is basically the standard datasets provided by the universities and even from the researchers, so that you can prove that your system is better or not. Even we have implemented it with our dataset also, so given the self-built dataset also. So if you guys are going to do work on this, you can even add your images or your dataset here for the classification purpose. So basically, when we were studying about the classification or the machine learning algorithms, there are number of algorithms, but SVM is giving us a improved output, a better classification results, right? So we have considered the SVM, the basic SVM for this, and done the modification in that by clubbing it with the optimization algorithm, that is Firefly algorithm, right? So you can see a graphical user interface is being designed for this, for the easiness for the user who is going to use it and demonstrate the things. So for example, when I'm going to select, the very first phase is the feature extraction and feature selection. So infinite feature selection technique is being used in this along with the feature extraction model. So I'm giving the first dataset, that is your DD. This is a standard dataset that we have placed in the directory of the MATLAB. So when I click on the feature extraction, you can see that it is extracting the feature and even selecting it. So the very first step is to give the orientation map of the original images. Then local energy map is calculated, and Lesch vector of that these maps is being generated, right? So these are behaving as a feature for the dataset that we have given. Once it is generated, then infinite feature selection algorithm is implemented to reduce the complexity of the classifier, because when features are being extracted, as the dataset is very large, so it is hard to find that which system is better or not, right? So you can see as many images will be there in the data set, it will take that much time. So let's wait to complete with the feature extraction part. It will pop up a message on the screen once the feature extraction will be done. Later I will give you a demonstration on the SVM classification only, and the related the SVM plus FA. You can contact us and can get the details also. So the Firefly optimization algorithm is enhancing the SVM modules, which is increasing the classification rate, right? So at final the calculate result is there, which is telling us that to compare the things with the both algorithms, so it can be justified that our system is providing better results with respect to the traditional technique. Even the validation process is also given, as we have the original data set, those are taken from the internet by the resources, so we can validate the results also that our system is better or not. Even we have give the provision for the single image classification also, because when you are calculating it with the accuracy model, you need to give a number of test cases, for example 70-30 ratio, 60-40 ratio. So no specific image or things can be classified, but we have given the module for the single image classification also, which can tell us that whether it's a yawning or not, so that it can be implemented in the real world scenario also. This is a image based content, but also have the options to go with the video based model, which is a which will itself a real time application and can be implemented in many of the applications, right? So as I already told, in cars the drowsiness detection is being used as a real time application of this particular one, right? So as the feature extraction is done, a pop-up is shown. I'm clicking on the SVM classification. So what it will do, it will train the SVM and do the classification whatever the data set I have given for it, right? It will be quick fast because the data set for the testing that is given is very small, because we need to show it in a short time. So that's why. So when I'm clicking on the SVM classification, it start processing at the back end. You can see it is taking some time, and the results are being shown in the terms of the performance metrics of accuracy, specificity, sensitivity, and many other factors can also be calculated as F-Meyer, recall, and many others. So this is the ROC curve for the SVM classifier, and same can be done. Same is being done with the SVM plus FA classification model. So because that FA is an iterative process, so video will be become lengthy. That's why I'm not going to run that. Later comparison study is being done, and the single image classification is also done. So this is how what we have implemented in the chain of the drowsiness detection by using the machine learning algorithms. It is a very effective technology for the artificial intelligence and a real-time application actually, right? So those guys who are interested for the real-time application based research work, they can follow these type of topics, and can provide a upgraded and better accurate system for the classification, right? So I hope you people like this video. For more ideas, stay tuned to our channel, and also you can visit us at www.techfacts.com. Thanks for watching the video.